Beep. What's up, everybody? Prepared Guy here once again, and today we're taking a look at the Sofirn D25Lr Headlamp. Upon unboxing, you'll find the D25Lr itself, along with the headband, instructions, a micro USB charging cable, and a 3.7 volt 3000 mAh lithium-ion rechargeable 18650 battery. The D25Lr is made of aerospace-grade aluminum alloy, is IPX6 water resistant, has no impact rating in the manual, but I dropped it from 4 feet and it was fine. It also weighs just over 120 grams or just over 4 ounces with the battery on board. I'll leave the text specs from the manual on the screen now, just in case I accidentally leave out any details, so pause the video here to see those details. During my runtime test, I ran the DR25Lr on the 500 lumen mode and let the battery drain down from there for a total runtime of 4 hours and 15 minutes. Actual runtimes for each mode weren't mentioned in the manual, so this is the best I could do. During my thermal test in the 500 lumen high mode, the D25Lr got up to a max thermal output of 107 degrees Fahrenheit or 41 degrees Celsius after about 3 minutes of use. During my recharge time test using my Anker Power Core Fusion charger, the D25Lr recharged from completely depleted to fully recharged within 4.5 hours. Alright guys, as you'll see, this is basically like every single other Sofirn headlamp that's been on this channel. I'll leave a link down in the description for the other video I do on the other model, which is the 1200 lumen model. But yeah, pretty cool. It's basically the same setup. You press it once to turn it on. You hold it down to cycle through. From off, you press it and hold it down. It goes into the red light mode. Same deal, just hold it. And it will memorize the last setting you had it on. So say I shut it off now, and I press it once, it will go into the white mode. That will remember that mode. So if I wanted to put this on like a lower mode, I'll put it on the lower mode, I'll turn it off, and then I'll turn it back on. It will go right back into the one that it memorized. But if I hold it down while it's off, it'll go right back into the last memorized mode for the red mode too. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I didn't notice anything in the manual that said anything about flashing or strobing or anything like that, but it's a headlamp, so what do you really need that for? Pretty simple design. If you want to charge it on this side here, you got your micro USB port. Go ahead and tighten that up, and now it's waterproof, so you'll be able to get it wet a little bit. Other side, you got your battery, so pretty easy to use. Simple headlamp strap. Pop it in, you're good to go. I love it. So let's take it outside and check it out and see what it does. The D25Lr has an unspecified max beam distance, and it has a max candela of God knows how much. It also utilizes a LH35 1D warm white LED coming in at about 5,000 Kelvin with the high 90 CRI, and it in the red mode it utilizes an SST20 deep red LED in the 660 nanometer spectrum. So let's check it out. Alright guys, now we're outside, and as you guys can see or can't see, we're in complete darkness. I have the headlamp right in front of me. I'm going to put this in the 1 lumen mode. This is the 1 lumen mode. We're 20 feet away from the railing in front of us, and we're about 50 feet away, well, 75 feet away from the marker that you can see reflecting in the background there. I'm going to step it up to the 35 lumen mode, and this is the 35 lumen mode. We're 20 feet away from the railing, 75 feet away from the marker in the background there. I'm going to step it up again to the 230 lumen mode. This is 230 lumens. And now I'm going to step it up again to the 500 lumen mode. As you can see, guys, that's nice and bright. I'm going to put this on my head so that you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. And this is what it looks like. Nice and bright. And that's what it looks like. Now if I'm going to put this in the low 1 lumen mode again, you can kind of see me a little bit. Step it up, 35 lumens. Step it up again, 230. Step it up again, 500. Now I'm going to drop this into the red mode, and this is basically almost the same setup. You got the lowest mode, step it up again, that's mode 2, mode 3, mode 4, and then obviously it drops back down into the first setting. There's no lumen outputs on these in the manual, and in fact it says that the red light is hard to measure lumens. So I'm going to say roughly, if I was going to calculate the lumen output for these. This is probably a 1 lumen red mode. Then when we step it up, I'd say that's probably about 70, 60 lumens roughly. It's a 70 lumens mode for red. This I would say probably around 200 lumens, maybe 250. And then I would say that's probably about 400 to 500 lumens for the red mode. Just kind of give you guys an estimate. I mean, this is not an exact measurement, but just from the naked eye, you know, second mode, third mode, fourth mode, very, very bright. Now this is the 1 lumen mode reflecting off of the reflector over there. This is the 35 lumen mode. As you can see, the 35 lumen mode, you can start to see everything that's in front of me here. We're about 50 feet from the marker in front of us. Step it up to the 230 lumen mode. You can actually see everything that's in the yard here, and then we're going to step it up again to that good old 500 lumens. And we're about, I'd say about 75 to 80 feet from that tree line back there, from the first set of trees, those twin trees that are right behind the marker there. That's about 80 feet away. So that's not too bad. Then behind those trees, about 90 feet. And all the way in the back, those skinny trees, probably about 100 feet away. So pretty good distance on this in the 500 lumen mode. It's more of a flutter. It's not a thrower. But it's made to see what's in front of you, so it's a pretty good camp light, I'd say. We'll drop it into the red modes now. Oops, let's see, 1. So we're in the 1 lumen red mode, barely see that. Step it up again. This is mode 2. And step it up again, mode 3. And we're gonna step it up again to mode 4. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty darn bright for the price point, about 40 bucks, you know, and it's on sale right now for about 20. That is a really decent. I love that 660 nanometer spectrum of red, that nice deep red. And it really doesn't bother your eyes. When you're looking at this, is reflecting off snow right now, guys. And it's not bothering my eyes at all. Usually if you have like different color or different hue to the light, it could irritate your eyes a little bit, but this is nice. This is not bothering me at all. And I'll drop it, and we're going to go into that 500 lumen again. So you can see the difference there. It's very easy to switch between the red, and then you go into the white. Oops, red, and then the white. Red, white. See that? And you can roughly see around the same. This is the white, and this is the red. And you could basically make out everything that you could with the white. Very, very easy to use. I like it.
My pros and cons are as follows. First, the pros. It's bright, simple to use, and has a red and a white LED, which is perfect for almost any situation. As far as the cons go, it took a little bit longer than I would have liked for it to recharge. This is probably based on the charger that I used. You might get different results if you use a different charger. Also, a USB micro charging port is not what I want to see on something that's been made in 2022. It's 2022, guys. Come on, Sofirn. C-type all the way or nothing at all. Let's get with the times. So if you're thinking about picking up the Sofirn D25Lr, it has a nice budget-friendly price, rolling in at just $39.99 at regular price, but you can pick one up for as little as $23.99 with the Sofirn brand battery. If you get it without the battery, for some reason, it's $21.99. So I suggest just getting the battery for the extra couple bucks. I'll leave a link down in the description below. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Ooh, giggity, 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 giggity.